the car of the future with a suspension that will rock the industry.
Dang, he wasn't kidding when he said this was a land yacht, huh?
I've never seen this before in my life. That is...
We're selling it!
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs.
Hello. Dang, he wasn't kidding when he said this was a land yacht, huh?
What we have in the shop is a 1955 Packard Model 400. If you tune into Jay Leno's garage, he will tell you about this car. He remembers back in 1955 going through parking lots that had these. They're very unique. They have a self-adjusting, self-leveling suspension. And he remembers going through parking garages and sitting on the trunks, making them go down, and then the self-leveling, he said, would kick in, and he said they would make batteries go dead just to have fun.
Or whatever. I was born in New York City. We'd go into parking garages and try to find Packards and sit on them and just ride them up and down, you know, and then you'd run to the front, and then it would come up. And eventually you'd kill the battery, and the guy would come back, car be dead, because the kids sitting on the fenders all the time. No.
So, Mr. Jay Leno, awesome. Jeff is going to be in charge of this project, pretty much. Today is the first day, and he has already brought in a boatload of information. These are original, no, not original. These are copies of original service bulletins on the suspension, on different things that were common to go wrong on the 1955 Model 400 Packards. So, one thing I noticed right away about this car is large and in charge. It's a two-door, but it has every single foot that you would ever want in a four-door. So, very, very cool. I call them 2 zip code cars. The trunk, what do you think, Jeff? 10 body trunk?
At least. The whole football team back there.
The football team trunk, at least the starting offense. Huge trunk. So, movie theaters, self-leveling. Do you see anybody sneaking into the drive-in movie theaters in this car? Probably happened. If you guys had one of these and snuck into movie theaters, comment down below. This was from Elmer's Auto Museum.
Switching gears, an auto and toy museum in Fountain City is emptying its inventory. Elmer's Auto and Toy Museum's 5 buildings holding cars, motorcycles, and vintage toys are up for auction. The late car enthusiast Elmer Dwellman founded the museum in the 1990s. For his family, it's a bittersweet day.
It's heartbreaking, but it's also joyful because we know we're finishing his wishes, and the next caretakers of the items are going to enjoy it, and they're going to have new memories, and new people out there get to see it.
Arlen and his wife purchased this. It is going to be not necessarily a hot rod for them, but it is going to be a cruiser for them to go anywhere that they want to go. And we're just getting it back to safety to be on the road. So we're checking out the fuel system, spark plugs, everything that makes it go down the road. Currently it has 0 brakes whatsoever, and the brakes need to work for the self-leveling to work. So Jeff has his hands full, but today is day 1, and I am hoping by the end of tomorrow, if the gas tank isn't full of crap from evaporated gasoline, that we can at least start this with pouring gas down the carburetor. Anyway, long and short, 1955 Packard Model 400. It's a 352. Yes, a 352 V8. It should roar. Not a lot of horsepower, but a lot of torque. And torque is what you need to move stuff down the road of this size.
After years of hard work, Packard engineers have connected front and rear wheels on each side to one torsion bar spring. So the bar spring flexes when the front end goes over a bump, and its elastic action makes the rear of the frame rise at the same instant. The wheels work as a team to keep the frame level. The car with the torsion level ride, a new system of unitized torsion suspension that levels the load and smooths the road. This is your product, the car of the future with a suspension that will rock the industry.
Just getting started sorting things out. So,
What does he want us to do?
just
Get it running smooth, or
Yeah.
does it not run?
Does not run. I guess he said he did get it to turn over, but not running. It sat in the museum for lots of years from my understanding.
Okay.
We're going to work on the suspension. It has a unique suspension. The Packards have a torsion bar suspension, so they're not supposed to seesaw back and forth when they go over bumps.
Okay. You're just supposed to go.
Yeah, it's a torsion bar in there that counteracts it.
Huh.
You watch the videos from 1955, the ridometers. Pretty cool stuff. But it also has a self-leveling system. As you can see right now, the back is sinking down because it's not functional and working right now. But there's an electric motor that controls a third torsion bar in there that then is supposed to level the back end of it.
We should probably get new plug wires.
Yeah.
The mouse ate that one. Mice! Fuel bowl, empty. So that totally evaporated, so that tells us what happened probably inside of the car. You haven't scoped anything yet, because you just got down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll scope things, look around a little bit, and see if I can get that to work.
That'd be cool if I just pull gas in and fire.
Yeah.
It's a long shot, but I'd take a long shot win.
We're one bolt in, hun.
One bolt in?
Yeah.
Second bolt, I'm
And it's
already to
eating
start
the
sweating at
socket. You can't get the socket off of it. Like it went in, there's just enough room, and
The socket was in kind of sideways, and then it kind of went clunk in and onto the nut. Well, there's something right here preventing the socket from coming back. It's got a
so now you
socket
can
trapped
get
in
it
there.
off.
I tell everybody, every 5-minute job
Oh yeah.
is 2 hours away from a broken bolt.
Yep.
However, I've never said a 5-minute job is now a 20-minute job to get the socket off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one even.
So what we're learning is, in today's world, we always cuss out the engineers for building stuff so tight that it fits on paper but not easy to work on. They were doing that back in 1955 too.
There's all this room in here, and there's 3 bolts I need to get to. You can't get to. And that was short. I see some shitty connections.
That's where it came off of, was right there. Stand back. There's a spark.
Compression tester. Yep. Where are we at? It's down.
Yep, it's way down.
Way down in there. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, in the, yep.
Yeah, we're at 150. Okay. Just shy of 160. 160? Yeah, 150. Yep. Yes, and then into the middle will give you power to the suspension switch. Kind of brown for
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand back here.
Yep. Beautimas. Okay, so literally, should I turn the lights off? What, or do you want to see if you can see it first?
Okay.
Dude, you're braver than I am. If that's a bad wire, you'll know if you have spark. Tell me when.
Now you got me nervous. I didn't bother holding it the first time.
Good video.
Criminy, is it gonna freaking explode or
All right. Nope.
Did you try it with this blasted?
Yeah.
And still nothing?
Yeah. But now that I've played with the coil wire here a little bit, maybe. Let's try it again.
You want the...
Yep. No, nothing. So, coil laying around here.
I am going to get a coil. We are working on a Packard 400 for a customer, and we're having a hard time getting some spark. So anyways, the guys just tested the coil and it is registering as bad. So I am on my way to Napa Auto Parts to pick up a coil. Alright, dun-dun-dun. Go get back to the shop and you guys can get this in. See if we have some spark. Oh, that always happens, doesn't it?
All right, Jeff and Zach here. First starting attempts on the Packard after changing out coil and plugs, and we'll see what we get. That did it. Very nice. All right, she wants to go. Now we need to tackle fuel.
All right. So what Jeff and Zach will attest to is Packard for 1955, actually for most of the years, are very well advanced for their technology for the year that they're in. They'll also attest to they still put crap in the wrong spots that are difficult to get to. So anyway, things are tight. But this I thought we needed to get on camera. Master cylinder. I've never seen this before in my life. That is the brake fluid. And it's been sitting so many years, and you know, they said and this is just shot, but I've never seen that before. I've seen it in gas tanks, you know, stuff coming up, but never, ever, ever in a master cylinder. So we have to rebuild this. First step, get the crap out. Second step, rebuild it. It fired. Jeff and Zach had it fired. Awesome.
All right, so this is the compensator switch for the ride leveling system, and there's a lever that connects to the torsion bar that is supposed to give a signal. And this was stuck in an open contact, and so I've pulled it apart to see what we can fix. And it's possible that just in the process of banging it around, we freed up whichever of the contacts was stuck, because it all appears to be freed up now. But we're going to clean up those contacts and give it another try, because these are made out of unobtainium.
Exactly.
And this is an original to the 1955 Packard. They actually, in their service bulletins out, they redesigned it for 1956 to put these contacts on the inside so they wouldn't corrode. And so they stopped making this one and put out a change order, so all the rest of the 55s or anything that got serviced got the 56 switch. So if we can find one of them, maybe we'll try that, but those are hard to find as well.
That
still just a little bit of liquid.
as liquid. Wow. That is crazy.
That's how it was on there. It was glued, so.
All the details.
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember that master cylinder that was all nasty, boogered up, full of what looked like silica sand? Well, we're doing something a little bit different. We've cleaned it up. We've actually bench bled it. A bunch of stuff came out. We are going to bleed the brakes with this in the car, get the system full while we are waiting for the rebuild kit for this. But believe it or not, the very last plunger in there actually still had remnants of liquid in it. So that's what made me say, let's give it a whirl. But yeah, we got it together, looking much better. That is exactly what they say is supposed to be in there when you read all the literature about it. So that is probably the original master cylinder. Into the car it goes.